Oh, it's recording. Hey guys, listen, it's Dummies here from Clientele Boosters, and today we're going to talk about another mini community build out in the junk removal sector. So this is also applicable for those that are in HVAC, so things like roofing, heating and cooling, solar, etc. But before we dive in, what is a mega community? A mega community is a group of high intent buyers, customers, clients, participants, fans that want to work with the people in the business and then the business themselves. You see, the issue that most people, even in junk removal, make is they only want to work, right? They only want to promote the business. Oh, I've got the best #1 junk removal business and all of that. And we've been doing this for 20 years. No one cares, mate. No one cares. What you need to do is make sure that people can attach themselves to some sort of persona, identity, or creed. That way they want to pick you because you're more memorable and they have more of an emotional connection to you compared to the next person. Makes sense? Easy. So what's a mini community? A mini community is like this cap on this permanent marker. That's not permanent. Okay? It's the cap. It's a piece of the infrastructure of a mega community. Got it? Let's run it. So, okay, first of all, my agency is called Clientele Boosters. Clientele Boosters, in the description, there is a link where you can learn more free resources from Clientele Boosters. There's access to like 25 plus videos. We teach you about mini communities and mega communities and the aspects of it. If you want to learn more in depth, there's another link called Mega Community Mastery, okay? So, CB, we're talking about mini communities today. So small c for mini communities today. And we're going to be talking about junk removal. Amazing. Oops. What a start. I'm so good at this. Wow, I'm amazing. Okay. What do we want to name it today, guys? Let's call it Juggernaut. Junkernaut. Yeah, I like that. Junker. That's a terrible name. But anyway, we'll run it. Junkernaut. All right, cool. Junkernaut. And today we're going to be talking about the only organic organic kind of sales things that we can do with this mini community. We're not going to use social media with this mini community. We're not going to use Instagram. We're not going to be using LinkedIn. Well, we will be using LinkedIn actually, but it's only organic. We're only going to be talking about organic processes today. So nothing super sales focused. Like we're not going to talk about cold calling. We're not going to talk about running ads. We're not going to be talking about, doing too much that isn't organic. And that's because I want to focus on the organic pillar, the organic social pillar rather. So let me correct myself. Solely the organic social pillar of this mini community. Okay, let's jump into it. So the first thing is SEO. Okay, so for those that don't know what SEO stands for, SEO stands for search engine optimization. It's a fancy way of saying, Google, I want to be your wife. What do I have to do to be yours, right? And then it says, okay, the first thing you got to do if you want to marry me, you got to be connected to some of the bigger websites in your space that have more authority. What are the big boys doing, right? So we're going to make sure that with SEO, your junk removal site is what's called backlinked to other reputable sites, okay? Number one. Another thing is you're gonna be wanting to make sure that your Google business profile, GBP, is set up correctly. Is it easy for people to leave a Google review? Is it easy for people to leave feedback for you? Is it easy for people to find you, to click on your website, to call, and to learn more about your business, right? So that's the GBP. Then people are going to be posting blogs. What you need to do is you need to put blogs on your website, okay? So you can be further indexed into Google, right? It's like if you get a really crazy wedgie, you want to do the same thing, but instead of a wedgie, you want to put a lot of good blog content on your website, okay? So already spoken about a few of these things, but backlinks, and again, this is super high level. There's a lot more here that we can discuss. I'm just keeping it short, simple, and sexy for you guys. Talked about backlinks, talked about blog posts. This is all organic and GBP setup. And even if you look off the back of that, there's reviews and all that good stuff. There's so much more here because you can even post on the GBP. You can even post on that. But we're not going to overdo it today. I just want to show you guys a bit of a mini community build out solely for those in the junk removal space. Okay, we talked about SEO. So SEO is number one. The second thing is LinkedIn. So check this out, right? People don't think LinkedIn is that effective for HVAC and junk removal. I'm about to prove you wrong. We had clients, particularly last year in the Canadian sector. Oh, you're back with me, my audio. We had clients within the Canadian sector last year with junk removal. We had people in the US, right? So we've learned a few things that don't just work at a local level, but at a international level for this niche, so to speak, okay? So we've got a LinkedIn. Oh, okay. So you're going to do, there's different kinds of posts, but I just want to talk about one post in particular. So there's static image posts, and people will love you for that. And then there's, of course, short videos. Right. So since we're talking about mini communities today, here's a mini community hack. Story-based long form copy. So I do this, Layla Hormozi does this, Alex Hormozi does this. A lot of the big junk removal guys that have a personal brand, they do this on LinkedIn. You just didn't do it because you didn't know about it, okay? So it's long form copy. It's basically where the first sentence, and there's videos on this if you want to learn the specifics. If you go to the free group, there's actually a video that speaks specifically about how me and Layla Hormozi, right, use long form story-based copywriting to get people's attention. But anyway, static image and then story. And this just allows people to connect with, again, you and not just a stranger who they're going to maybe pick to take their furniture away, right? Story-based copy, and same thing. Short video, story-based copy. This will start to help you build an audience and build some emotional attachment. So E for emotions. E for emotions. All right? E for emotions. Blog posts, yeah, but we want to be direct, and E for emotions. I'll put reviews as well. Okay? Okay, Facebook. Okay, so the same play. This is what I'm saying. Just like, it's the same play, guys. Facebook, Instagram. And there's so much more that can be done here, but I'm showing you what can be done without even talking about who's going to be DMing and following up leads or who's going to be running the ads. We're just talking about organic social at the moment, okay? To build that this is one mini community build out for you guys, okay? Instagram. So same thing. Static image, reel. So it's a bit different. There's reels on IG, but the play is the same, guys, right? I'll still do both of them, stories. So one can be design, actually. One can be just platonic design, showing, before and after. And then story. And I'm telling you, it's going to make you stand out so much. And you're going to think, darling, how do I get so many stories? Guys, anything can be a story. It was 6:03 p.m. when John hopped in the truck to Avondale Heights. And then you have to click read more. Susan was stressed. She had to move to the CBD with her new partner. Blah, 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 blah. They woke up at X amount. They woke up at X a.m., right? John was in a hurry. I've changed names already. John was in a hurry to get to their house. He arrives by 6:12 p.m. 6:12 a.m. Puts the junk into their car. Susie couldn't believe the speed. Blah, 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 blah. She couldn't believe that there was a junk removal company that was so efficient and easy to work with. She recommends Junkanor. Watch what she has to say here. Swipe left. Boom. Boom. Story. Done. Like it's really like that, guys, right? Story, IG, same play, but we'll talk about IG in a second. I'm just gonna write ditto, and then ditto. Right? Now it gets crazier with IG. Here's something cheeky you can do. Again, you want to build mini communities, right? What you can do is you can have another IG page. So I would make this a theme page, and I put the name here for you. Perfect. So first of all, DIY page. So a do-it-yourself page where you're just showing people how they can take care and manage the junk in their, yard or whatever, or in their house themselves. DIY, and then it redirects to your mega community, which is, big boy over here, right? So DIY, do-it-yourself IG page. The 3 steps to keeping your garden clean, that kind of thing. And then you can have another theme page that says, and this is a funny one, and this, I don't think there's anyone that's done this so far. If there has, then I hope you're making multiple 9 figures. Maybe you are. But for those that are doing under 8 figures a year like me, this is something that will help you, right? So Instagram. Second theme page can be before and after ASMR. This is just, if I was in junk removal, I would run this play. So ASMR is basically when it's like something that's like really nice to look at. Like you're just like, whoa, like that water. It's just spinning and it's in that cup and it's just like, right? Or those videos where like they push something off like a high hill and you're waiting to see it crash. And like it's still going, it's kind of one of those videos, right? This is another theme page example of how you can just use organic social to push more people to that Junkanot business of yours through a mini community build out, okay? So guys, this is just one organic mini community build out. This is just one example. If you want some more detailed examples or how you could help do this for your business, you already know, guys, click the link below. If you want some free information, join Mega Community Builders, which is one of the first links in the description. If you want access to 75 to 100 videos where I explain things like this in more depth and I give you all the resources you need so you can do it yourself, then, you know, jump into that paid group. I think it's like 129 USD per month, which isn't that much. However, if you want help from the big boys, you know, that have done it before for people all across the world and have proven success. We actually generated 166 inquiries for one of our clients in Melbourne in 90 days. Okay, that's a lot of inquiries, especially if you're a good salesman for your business. But if you're not, we can help you with that as well. But, you know, look, I'm not even going to talk about about how much money he made. But if you convert 166 inquiries, if you convert just 30% of them, you can imagine what kind of turnover that is. Extra, okay? So yeah, if you do want that personalized help, then you can fill out the form for Mega Community Consulting. It's near the bottom. Please don't click it if you're not a serious business owner that's ready to invest into themselves and grow very quickly. It's not a cheap program, but if you do that for 6 months, the odds are you probably will never need a marketing agency again. Anyway, till next time, think mega, much love, keep pushing. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.